my girls just like I like my honey. Sweet, little selfish. I like my women like I like my money. Green, a little jealous. 'Cause I'm a beautiful wreck, a colorful...
Okay guys, we are going to try this one more time. I'm not sure how much I'm going to include in this video, but I have tried 3 times to do this and I have finally solved the issue. So I just want you guys to know the basics of it is once you have saved and imported your list, you're going to come in here, you're going to click on customers, you are going to click on Sene-Service emails, input Sene-Service emails. I've already got them in here now after 3 attempts, but I'm just going to tell you real quickly how I did it and what the issues were so you don't run into them. You're going to click import. Once you've saved your file, you're going to click choose file. You're going to pick the file that you have saved. The most important thing is about this file is that you just have the columns in your file. You just want to have the first name, last name, and email. That is it, nothing else. And you can have those headers, first name, last name, and email, but it needs to be clean where that first name is A1, last name is B1, email is C1, and then the rest is all of your customers' data. That's all you need. Do not do addresses or anything else because I continued to run into issues when I did that. Then save that and import it. So you'll click on import up here, you find the file, you click import, and I just want to show you though, I did run into where it gave me this massive error. This massive error, just disregard, okay? Because it acts like it's not importing, but it actually is importing. So just click OK, and then just click the X to make it go away. And it still didn't show any names here, but then I hit the refresh button, and then they all popped up. So I've got over 10 pages now. Oh, look, I've got over 20 pages, over 30 pages. Yay, I've got 32 pages of emails. So I'm super excited about that. But that's because it let me import those from Square. It was a little bit of a trick in the beginning to figure out, but the bottom line was it just wants those 3 columns formatted just like that. And you will probably get an error. I did send that to Sene-Service, and they are sending it to their IT department to try to stop that error from happening again. But in the meantime, if you get the error, I just want you to know to X through it and then refresh your page and see if you get it from there. So if you do, then it should be fine and you're ready to rock and roll like I am. So thank you so much. That's how you import your customers from Square. I appreciate you guys hanging with me on that, and I'm going to do a part 2 on what to do from here. Okay guys, we are ready to do part 2 of setting up your Sene-Service emails. And this is my first time also, so bear with me as I sort through it. But you're going to go ahead and click on business again and customers. Then you're going to click on Sene-Service emails. And at that point, you're going to click on the Sene-Service dashboard. Now, one thing I did want to point out is I also ran into an error with this. So I want to make sure that I try to help anybody who might run into any potential errors. When I clicked on this the first time, it just kept going back to the same page that I previously had on my screen in the back office. It never did pull up the actual dashboard. It took me a while to figure out what was going on, but basically what was happening was there was a pop-up being blocked. So for my screen, I think it was up here. I clicked up here and saw like a little red error or something. Everybody's browser and computer might be somewhere different, but if it doesn't come right up for you, then try and kind of dig around and see if you can find that place where it's being blocked. But I had a message right up here when I clicked on it that said pop-up blocked, and then I had a checkbox, always allow pop-ups from Senegence, and I was able to click that, and now I have no problems. So if you are having problems with that, just to avoid any frustration, I wanted to be able to tell you how to solve that. So you're going to click on Sene-Service emails, so business, customers, Sene-Service emails, and then Sene-Service dashboard. All right, let's see where we go. So before I didn't get the white screen, let's keep going back to my old one. So yay, we've got it where it comes here to this main page. And this is the part where you can customize it. So you can upload a custom photo of yourself. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Let's see. I do it over here. Custom image. Choose file. So I just need to find wherever I save some of my selfies or business photos. Pick one out that I think people will recognize. The problem with me is I change my hair so much, so I try to pick something somewhat current so they're not like, who's that lady? She doesn't look anything like the lady I met at the event or whatever, right? One of the many difficulties of changing your hair all the time. But lately it has been pretty colorful depending on the month. So I might pick a colorful one. One of my favorites is right here. So we'll just click on that one. Hopefully it will upload. It might be too big. I don't know if it's going to show it to us. Let's see if I click save. Ah, it popped up. So there you go. So we've got it right there. And then you can also type a message. So you need to choose if you're going a Canadian subscriber, an Australian subscriber, or a US subscriber. And there's a default message created by Sene-Service. If you don't have the time to put one there, you can set it to default. But I am really big on personal branding and making sure your customers build a relationship with you. So I would like to put a custom message on mine, and I encourage you to do the same. So a big part of my customer base tells me that they love my family and they love, watching me with my kids and etc., etc. So I would probably put something about, and it's going to take me some time, so I'm not going to do it all right now, but I would probably put something about Thanksgiving and looking forward to the holidays. Like, hey ladies, oops, not mateys. Hey ladies, I'm so excited. Let's see, how about we go back to October, because October just ended, and for me that's a big deal, right? I can't, and everybody knows that about me, so I will address it. I can't believe October is over. If you don't know, Halloween is my favorite holiday. So I am now in mourning. Haha. Just kidding. So put some personality in there. I'll survive. Especially since the Christmas season is coming, and that is my second favorite holiday. Okay, so you only have 500 characters, so you can't write a book here. Me, I would probably, but they won't let me. So I'll put a few more things on here. I'm not going to finish it all right now just because I want to make this short and brief, but I'll close it out. Like, I'll mention something about Thanksgiving coming up and family plans, and I'll probably link to my new website. I think it's a good idea to link them to somewhere, so you can either link them back to your Facebook page, or, like, I'm not going to type all my message, but I could say, find my new favorite, or find my, how about this, my favorite fall recipes at my website, and then I would do my www.sassycassie.com. Okay, but I'm gonna put some more stuff here. I'm gonna have to kind of rethink how much I'm gonna put here depending on my characters, but I'll finish that up and then I'll click save. And then just what I wanted you to know, I believe that's the only thing I'm worried about, that I can come back and edit it. Since this is my first time, I don't know for sure, but I would think you can. So I'm not going to click save just yet. I'm going to go ahead and finish my message just in case, but I'm pretty sure you can come back in and edit if you need to. Then there's this custom message expiration. So you can say custom messages will always be used, or custom messages will be used until this date, then default will be used. So you can set the date for, like, if you just want it to be for a November message, and then you will change it each month so that if you forget, at least it will just go to the default of the next month until you can get to it. But you don't necessarily want it to be like Christmas and be talking about, you know, spring or Halloween or something. So you probably do want to set a default or set a date at the end of every month and then just come back and redo it at the beginning of each month. Some of you might say, like, I don't have time to do this, I'm just not going to do it. That's fine. You can click on the default, and that's pretty cool. I mean, we'll see what the default one says. Fall is officially here. Can you believe it? With the new season comes some very new, exciting news from Sene-Service. We have recently launched some fabulous new products that really work. Learn about our brand new hair care line that works to improve hair health from root to tip, and volume-enhancing mascaras that nourish and strengthen lashes. In addition, we are sharing tips on how to build career working from home. Read all about these exciting topics in this month's newsletter. So it's just basically telling them what's going to be in the newsletter. So for me, since that's already going to be in the newsletter, that's not a big deal. I'd rather get my personal message in there, but if I was too busy to do that, I'd be fine with the default message being there. And then you're going to save it, and you should be good to go. Once you've imported your customers and you save your message here, you should be completely gold and good to go. And I would probably even just set yourself as one of the contacts just so you can see when it comes and you can see what it looks like and make sure that you're happy with it. So this is my challenge to you guys, is to set up your Sene-Service emails today. If you can't get it today, like this weekend, you guys, this is a big deal. This is really going to keep you on your customers' radar. I've got a lot of customers that have fallen off of my radar, or I've fallen off of theirs, and I'm not 100% sure why. But I do have a large customer base, and so I think part of it is just me being able to keep up with them. And another part of it is the Facebook algorithm, and it doesn't always show people from like older any of my new notifications if we haven't interacted recently. So this is a great way to stay on their radar so that they might see something that they want and order from you without you having to think too hard about, like, who ordered from me forever ago and hasn't ordered from me recently. So it's a great way to just keep in their news feed, in their radar, and keep them up to date on what you're doing with your family, because I guarantee you people are interested, and that also makes them feel more like supporting you. So if you just had a new baby, or if you have a baby on the way, update them with things like that. Thank them for supporting your small business. Let them know that it means the world to you. Keep that personal connection going. And this isn't as hard as I thought it was. There were a couple of errors that I ran into, but I think with the tips that I've given you, they shouldn't be very frustrating or any frustrating at all to you now that I have figured out the answers. So I did all that for you. So now I want you to set up your Sene-Service email here, and then I want you to comment and let me know when you've done it. Thank you. Love you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Okay guys, just to follow up with you, I have finished with a message that I'm happy enough with. I wish I could get a few more words in there, but this is all I could fit. And I just did want to show you like how we follow that through to make sure that we don't run into any issues there and that you know how to close it out. So I decided to go ahead and go with this message. I can't believe October is over. Halloween is my favorite holiday, so I am now in mourning. Haha, I'll survive, especially since Christmas is coming, and that is my second favorite holiday. But let's not forget Thanksgiving. What is your favorite fall or Thanksgiving recipe? Me and my kids love pumpkin cookies, and they are so easy to make. Come to my Facebook group and share your favorite recipe there to be entered in my November Customer Appreciation Giveaway, or go to sassycassie.com for more fun. And I'll be posting some recipes on both. So just to kind of put some more in there other than just beauty and makeup. And then, so down here, like I said, you can do custom messages will always be used, or you could do custom messages will be used until this date, then default will be used. And I think at that point you can just change the message. And I think that's just kind of a safe way of making sure that your Thanksgiving message doesn't come out like in November. So click save. And let's see, did it save it? Your contents were successfully saved. Okay, so then if we go to newsletter, aha, this is what it's going to look like. And you can manually share these or they will automatically go out. I don't know all of that information, but I will find it out for you. But this is an example of what it will look like, and I really do like it. It's really beautiful. Our marketing department has been doing a fantastic job lately and are really bringing our products and our images to the top, and I love it. So, okay, so it says Dear Blank. It will put their first and last name there, and then it's got my message. Don't love that I couldn't get my sassycassie.com to be a hyperlink. That would have been nice to be able to do. I'm wondering if in this part here where I did get it does have my email as the linkable. I might be able to look in the profile settings and see if I can put a website there. Maybe it'll link up to my Sene site too. So let me look into all that. But for now, this does still look really nice, and people can always copy and paste. So it's not a deal breaker. But I can talk to our IT department and see if that is something that they can add where we can make this a clickable link if we wanted to in that text. Okay, so it talks about hair recovery, and what's nice about that is that you can click on that and find out more about hair recovery specifically, which is really nice because there's a lot to that product. So it's nice to have it all there so that you don't necessarily have to explain it all to your customers. So you can just say, oh, it's all in my newsletter. Click on that there. How to make working from home work for you. So you can click on that. So these are all clickable, and I like that too because it doesn't put it all in the meat of the newsletter. It makes it like, well, if you're interested, so it keeps the newsletter looking simple and clean, and then you only click on what you're interested in. You don't have to feel like you're caught up in things that you're not interested in. Of course, I love that it's got the new mascara that you can click on, and it gives you some tips on how to apply, and then how to take your makeup from day to night, and that's just really cute. I like that. So there's a lot of holiday parties coming up and stuff. So there will be a lot of people leaving from work and having their work makeup that just need to transition it to night makeup. So that's really nice. So I'm very happy with this, and I'm super excited about it. Warm call report. I believe this will show you like how many they send. So up until this point, I hadn't used this, so I won't have any stats here, but I will be getting stats here now that I have it set up. The only question that I have is what date they go out on, which I will find out, and I will put that on the post to the post to the group about this to give you more information. Just feel free to put a comment in the comments if you still need that answer or didn't see that answer somewhere, and I will get it for you. I appreciate you guys for watching. I'm super duper excited about this. I think these newsletters are just beautiful, and I think this is a great tool that the company is providing for us, and that we should all be utilizing it. It doesn't cost you a thing, just takes your time to set it up, and then they do it every month from there going forward. So super nice. Thank you guys. I challenge you all to get yours set up, and even post a screenshot if you want of what yours looks like. That would be great in the comments. If you take a picture of your profile and your little opening blurb, I would love to see it. Thank you guys so much. Bye-bye.